Detective Series 4, The Curator's Death. Dear listeners, here is a detective story prepared especially for you. Tune in, think hard, and join me on this detective adventure. The Thoth Museum is a private museum whose prized exhibit is an Egyptian pharaoh's golden mask. Many people covet it, and curator Joseph Scott cherished it deeply, keeping it in his office for safekeeping, rarely showing it to others. At 6 p.m. as the sun was setting, it was closing time. However, Curator Joseph did not personally check the museum as usual. The museum's security guard found this strange. He hadn't heard from the curator all afternoon, which made him uneasy. He immediately ran to the curator's office. The scene before him was shocking. Joseph lay in a pool of blood, a dagger lodged in his chest, and the golden mask was missing from the safe. On the curator's desk, a cigar was still smoldering, sending up thin wisps of smoke. The police arrived quickly after the report. The cigar hasn't burned out yet. Mr. Joseph's time of death should be around 5 p.m., the police chief concluded without hesitation. Who else could have been in contact with the curator? He asked. Collector Mr. Cadell visited, but he left at 1 p.m. At 5 p.m., he was on live television attending a charity event, said the security guard. No forced entry, no unusual sounds. This case is tricky, the police chief thought. The detective walked to the window, observed the shadows cast by the setting sun, then glanced back at the telescope on the desk and the burning cigar. Suddenly, he understood. I know how the murderer did it, he said, smiling. Detectives, do you know the answer? Leave your thoughts in the comments and discuss with other friends. The answer will be revealed at the end of the next episode. The obvious flaw? The truth of this story is that it was winter. Vipers need to hibernate in cold weather. The murderer overlooked this detail, making them a foolish criminal. Smart detectives, did you guess correctly? You're awesome. See you in the next story.